A very good day to you. I'm Hank Gross, MidHudsonNews.com. It's Wednesday, January 5th. The news today brought to you by the Galleria at Crystal Run. 1 second prize ticket for the January 4th Mega Millions drawing was sold in New Windsor. The New York Lottery says the ticket is worth a guaranteed $1 million. The ticket was purchased at Blooming Grove Gas and Market at 800 Blooming Grove Turnpike. The winning numbers for the January 4th game were 4, 6, 16, 21, and 22, with a mega ball of 1. The Dutchess County Legislature held a reorganizational meeting last night and named Greg Pulver as chairman for the 5th one-year term. Veteran lawmaker Randall Johnson, a Democrat from the city of Poughkeepsie, joined with the GOP majority in supporting Pulver. The Democratic minority did not nominate an alternative. The city turned 150 years old in 2022, and good financial footing last year will allow Kingston to move forward with infrastructure and housing projects this year. Mayor Stephen Noble says they've been able to weather the storms over the last few years, and they like it that they're in a good place to implement the types of infrastructure upgrades and housing projects they're looking for in 2022.
We plan to put in tiny homes at 2 vacant sites here in Kingston. We also have a wonderful working relationship with the Kingston City Land Bank and with our partners at REPCO to be able to focus on more first-time homebuyer programs here in Kingston.
The mayor, who delivered his State of the City address last evening before the Common Council, said there will be road and sewer repair projects in Midtown, capital improvements at Deach Stadium, and a $9 million upgrade to the wastewater treatment plant. More news right after this.
Find over 100 retailers allowing you to spend hours shopping safely at the Galleria at Crystal Run. Enjoy the big brands and the diverse selection of family-owned stores all in one location. The Galleria at Crystal Run offers dining options for everyone with Fuji 110 Grill, Allen's Mediterranean Grill, and Peru Cuisine. Discover the Mid-Hudson Valley's premier shopping, dining, and entertainment destination, the Galleria at Crystal Run. For more information, follow us on Instagram, Facebook, or visit GalleriaCrystalRun.com.
The ongoing partnership between Poughkeepsie Mayor Rob Rollinson and Council Chairperson Sarah Salem will continue in 2022 after the council changed the meeting rules on Monday evening. The mayor's comments portion of the meeting, previously given earlier in the meeting, has been moved to the end of the session with no reason given. The change drew sharp criticism from community activist Laurie Sandow. What a bad start this council is off to, referring to the shuffling of the agenda. It tramples our city residents' sensibilities, she said. Rollinson expressed his frustration in the new change. The chair took me off the agenda and almost a year later reversed herself after complaints from the community. Now, without a discussion, I've been moved to the end of the meetings, which typically last several hours, and I refuse to be a pawn in a petty political game, the mayor said. A vehicle and traffic stop on Institution Road in Napanoch led to the arrest of an Accord man on DWI and weapons possession charges. State police from the Ellenville Barracks stopped a 2005 Ford 150 truck at around 11:07 p.m. January 2nd, and as the trooper approached the vehicle, the driver, 31-year-old David Stevens, reached for what appeared to be a gun and began to point it at the trooper. Stevens was told to drop the weapon, which he did, and was then removed from the vehicle. Investigation determined the weapon was a pellet gun, and Stevens was impaired by alcohol. He submitted to a breath test and had a blood alcohol content of 0.17%. Stevens was charged with circumventing an interlock device, a misdemeanor, and felonies of aggravated DWI, criminal possession of a weapon, and menacing a police officer. Following arraignment, he was released on his own recognizance. Police in the village of Monticello are investigating a shooting incident that occurred last evening. A man was shot in the leg while on East Broadway. The incident is believed to have occurred during a robbery. I'm Hank Gross, MidHudsonNews.com. The news today brought to you by the Galleria at Crystal Run.